You know what? Fuck this shit. All right, fuck Alex Lee. I don't give a rat's ass about him. The only thing I care about is my fucking not Ace Attorney game. Listen, it was the only way for me. Fuck, get out of here, Steve. Overlay. It's the best. It was the only way. It was the best way for me to transition. All right. Listen, Dexter. All you need to know is that if you either win or lose 50-50, just hope that it isn't losing to Nekomata. All right. Actually, let me do this. I need to disable team overlay on this game. So that'll take effect next time, but until then, we're back. And I went back, you know, when I was editing, right? There was like this weird border. Yeah, you can see. There's just this constant white border that was around the game, and I was like, it's weird. I thought that was only because of OBS, right? But then when I went to screenshot the CGs, right? The border was still there. So like it's the game. Yikes. I guess. Are there any cinemas I should unlock? Oh? I mean, like, should I do that? I was waiting to get Nekomata's weapon. Well, you're gonna get her weapon eventually if you keep pulling on the standard banner. Alright, so you don't need to worry about that much. But, yes, do it. Yes, obviously. Last time we played through Master Magistrate, some shit was going down. And that shit was, it's called a murder. People died. One person died. But people will die because there can't only be one murder in these types of Ace Attorney games. And where it's our job to find out who done it. Even though we're a magistrate, so I don't know why we have jurisdiction over the fucking over the case, right? It's not my job to solve the case, all right? It's the lawyer's job to do it for me. All right? I'm just the guy who tells the suspect whether or not they have to go to an actual judge. I'm still confused on what the point of a magistrate is. But either way, I just thought I just thought a magistrate was only relevant in misdemeanor cases, right? That's all whatever. Either way, enough dilly-dallying, and let's jump into it, shall we? And no more ZZZ talk, because I'll fucking go to sleep. I'll go ZZZ before, if you say it again. Oh shit, straight away. So I'd like to start the pre-trial deliberations. Kondo has been summoned by Nagai, so he isn't here. Yamanami isn't here because she's watching over the suspects. I'd like to begin by asking for everyone's opinion. So first...
Yes,
it's the bitch. Go ahead then, Toyama. I hope she is improved. Alright. listen. I may have been a little too pissed off when she brought up the fact that the only reason Shimei is telling her to not go gung ho into the temple was because she's a woman. All right, I may have gotten pissed off at that. I'm not going to apologize for it because that kind of thinking is a lot more common now than it was when this game probably came out. Either way, you better improve as a character.
調査からの結論としては、河合が最も疑わしいことに変わりはないと思う。
And I mean outside of the romance route, because I can guarantee she has a romance route. Kawaii, even though we caught Oishida yesterday.
だからその結果、河合が疑わしいということだ。動機としては確かに、河北や大石田の方が大きい。しかし供述からしてこの二人が殺すには証拠がない。逆に山野辺の供述から見るに河合の証拠は十分と言えるだろう。
I mean, true.
以上だ。
It's true that Yamanobe didn't seem to be lying. Kahoku's statement was vague, but that doesn't mean there's no reason to suspect Kahoku either. Then who here agrees with Toyama? Okta. What do you think, Hijikata?
俺の考えとしては、河合で決めつけるのは少々と思う。
Well, that's why we're deliberating. Is this a safe visual novel? I mean, yes. In comparison to the last two visual novels I played, I mean, the first scene showed that it wasn't as safe, but you know, if it's like on the level of Nekopara or something like that, probably not. Maybe. Why do you say that?
確かに河合の状況が最も悪いとは思う。しかし河合の動機が全くない。
You know, outside of the sus CG at the start, it's been pretty tame.
その上、河北や大石田の動機がはっきりしている。
But that's also because for most of the game at the moment, I've only been... It's been mostly like investigation shit.
この二人が共謀していたら、というのも考えられなくもないからな。
しかし河北と大石田に関連はない。それは確認した。
嘘をついてる可能性もあるだろう。賭場で意識合わせをしたということもあり得る。山野辺も河合に罪をなすりつけようとしてた可能性も否定できない。
だとしたら捜査は振り出しじゃないか。
そういうわけじゃない。あらゆる可能性を探らなければいけないってことだ。
Olo's area would be good for polychrome, yes. Every possibility. He does have a point. However...
ねえ、しめくん、奉行の期限もっと伸ばせないかな。今日で解決なんてやっぱ無理っぽいよ。
That's why Kondo is speaking with Nagai at the moment.
だったら
He's going to ask, but we should consider the answer as good as no.
シュン
Considering considering this is the guy we're talking about, I'm sure he won't allow it.
なら大岡の意見はどうなんだ。
I don't know.
はあ
Everyone is suspicious, and they may all be guilty.
わけがわからないこと言ってないで誰か一人に決めないとダメだろ。時間はもうないんだぞ。
No, I mean, I just don't know right now. If we all gather and talk this through, I'm sure things will start making sense. And then I can make a decision.
危険な賭けだな。
俺は賛成できないぞ。
However much we debate here, it's just that, a debate.
確かに。私は使命君の意見に賛成だよ。
Yeah, but like, you agree with everything he says.
お前のは大岡の意見に無条件で賛成してるだけだろ。
And that's why they're better than you.
そうじゃなくって、結局はそうするしかないってだけ。
I was gonna say better women, but that would just prove her point.
そうするしかない。
時間はないし、誰が犯人かも特定できない。だったらそうするしかないじゃん。
だから何度言ったら犯人は河合だと。
絶対？
ああ。
もし間違ってたら針1000本飲む？
That's not how you...
いや。
だったらそうするしかないっしょ。
We can't punish someone just for being suspicious. But where there's a murder, there must be a murderer. If suspicion won't cut it, what we need is proof. Alright, let's go over all the evidence we have at the moment. After that, I believe I will be able to come to a conclusion during the hearing.
解決できる確信は？
I can't say I'm certain, but I am confident. This isn't a blind bet. It's a challenge.
そうか。
Yeah, apparently during this time, it wasn't the job of the prosecutor and the defendant and the defense to make an argument whether or not their client was guilty or not. It was the job of the magistrate to decide whether the client was guilty or not, the defendant was guilty or not.
私は使命君を信じるよ。
何かあったら俺も手助けするぜ。
何事もなければそれで。
We don't have all the answers yet, but this is the first step of the trials to come. Then, Toyama, you will handle the verbal arguments.
敗者。
Rimu, you will act as counsel.
あいよ。
Ukta, we have a gangster in the court, so I'll leave security to you in addition to verbal arguments.
了解。
Hijikata, you'll be standing behind the sliding screen in case a dispute breaks out.
ういっす。
I'll ask Yamanami to serve as clerk. She should be on her way here now, together with the suspects. And the time has come, and so have I. For Nakamachi's first trial, let's head to court. Alright, let's see this. Damn, compared to the voices. Oh boy. Interesting. Scoring? I think that's what it says. Completing the trial by asking the right questions will unlock special rewards like illustrations and concept art. Ah, okay. So there's bonus points if you get it all. I see. More correct answers will yield more rewards. But don't worry about that on your first playthrough. It's just a fun extra for a second pass. Interesting. But like, I'm a fucking completionist. And I'm not gonna go, and I don't want to go through the whole game twice just to get all of the bonus parts. I want to do it live on stream. Score during the trial with the score button. Your score will change dynamically according to your percentage of correct answers. Interesting. All right, let's.
仲町奉行大岡使命ご出座
Let the trial begin. Oh shit. We're just there's the score. Hang on, let me do this. Voice volume a bit too high. We shall now examine the murder of Tokuyoshi Obanazawa and the abandonment of his corpse. Please bring forward all those.
おいおい、ちょっと待て！こちら盗みはしたが、殺しはやってねえぞ。
Yeah.
私なんて何にもやってないざますよ。こんなところに呼ばれる筋合いはないざます。
As I said earlier, this is an examination, not a judge.
だったら何にも言うことはないざます。この女が犯人ざます。
I mean, true, this isn't a judgment because you're not a judge.
だから私が犯人じゃないって。私はこっちの子が。
You're gonna say anything?
一度静かにしろ。
She was though.
ここはオシラスだ。お前たちが日常を過ごしている場所ではない。オシラスでの侮辱偽証は本件に関係なくひっ捕らえる。覚えておけ。
Alright. It's just as she says. looks like they've all calmed down now. During a hearing, you'll hear testimony from multiple people related to the case and pursue contradictions in their statements. The first thing to do is listen closely to everyone's opinions. I mean, this is fucking Ace Attorney. What do you expect? Begin your examination. First, I'd like to ask you all about your connection with Tokuyoshi Obanazawa. Let's start with Yamanobe.
師匠とは師弟関係だよ。って師匠って言ってるくらいだから当然か。その小花沢さんという方は知りませんでした。
Okay, you're the main reason my voice volume was so high, bro.
あの日の夜、亡くなってる時に見たのが初めてです。
小花沢という方とは渡し船の船頭と客という関係ざますよ。もっとも名前を知ったのは今が初めてざます。
Right.
あいつとは単なる客と胴元という関係だけで。それがどうして？
First, I'd like to get a few more details from each of them. What claim should I look at next? About the gambling den, about your complaint with Obanazawa, about the first time you met, about your master. About your complaint with Obanazawa.
しかし出来の悪い人だったざますね。その小花沢さんという方は。
Yeah. I'm not asking your opinion of him.
あら、そうざますか。私嘘がつけない性格ざますからね。
It's true. When she blabs like that, it doesn't seem like anything she tried to hide would come right out. And this hairpin belongs to you, Kohoku, correct?
そうざます。裁きが終わったら本当に返すざますね。
Maybe not if you're the criminal. I can promise you that. You needn't worry.
終わるまでは安心できないざます。
でもその宝飾、どっからどう見ても偽物だけどね。
あなたのような小娘には本当の価値はわからないざます。
I mean, considering she spent hours looking for it,
Hey, hey!
What claim should I look at next? The gambling den. Allow me to say this. Gambling is illegal in Okacho. You know this, right?
おう、知ってら。だけどよ、 一応鳥羽には鳥羽の役目ってもんがあるんだぜ。
Obviously.
役目だと。
It boosts the economy.
世の中には金に困った人間、前科者で職に就けねえ人間、ゴロゴロいんだ。
Okay, that's not what I was thinking, but sure.
そういう半畜な奴らが最後に頼ってくるのが俺のところなのさ。
You're also the worst option.
鳥羽なんか大概インチキだろ。人を騙して何正義語ってるんだ。
ちょっと待て。確かにインチキしてる胴元もいいんがよ。俺んところはインチキ一切なしだ。叱ってもいいぜ。
どうだか。
By the way, around when did Omanazawa start visiting your establishment?
いつからか、ざっと3年になるかね。
And how bad were his losses?
そうだな。詳しくは計算しねえとわかんねえが、ざっと40両だな。
40両？私の3年分の給料じゃん。
That's practically screaming to get killed. A 40 real loan is nothing to sneeze at. Was there no collateral?
俺は鳥羽を開いて場代をもらうだけだ。貸し付けはそれぞれ行うんだよ。
Then why did you take Omanazawa's money, Yoshida? Oishida?
取り立ての代行もしてんからな。3割の手数料は安いもんで。
Right.
それがこれっぽっちの小銭じゃやってらんねえぜ。
What clip should I look at next? You know, maybe if she stopped mooching, maybe if he was more of a hard ass on fucking Kohaku, then he would have been able to pay off the debt. About the first time you met. Tell me, had you ridden a boat like Omanazawa's before?
ないと思います。
What do you mean you don't think so?
記憶がないくらい小さい頃ならという意味です。
Yamanobe Omanazawa began operating his ferry around 10 years ago, right?
そうだよ。ちょうど10年だったと思うよ。だったら会ったことないと思います。
She seems very honest, but I can't let my guard down. What claim should I look at next? About your master.
お奉行さん、一回聞いたことをどうしてまた聞くの？
I know the answers, but this is our chance to discuss them as a group.
ふーん。で、他に質問は？
When did you first meet Omanazawa?
1年くらい前だよ。大課長の給食情報を見たんだ。体動かしたり客相手にするのは好きだったからさ。こりゃ自分に合ってるってピンと感じたんだよね。
あら、そうざますか。死んだ尾花沢さんとはいい関係に見えたざますよ。
Nah.
色恋沙汰で別れ話にぐさっとやってしまったんじゃないざますか。
そんなわけないよ。師匠は師匠。ただのそれだけの関係だよ。
Why does it feel like she's projecting when she said that?
師匠がどう思ってるかはもうわかんないけど。
Not Yamanobe. I meant the other woman.
私はそういう感情全くないもん。
Hohoku or whatever her name is. If she did, I'd feel a little bad for her right now. Still, it is possible that Omanazawa had one-sided feelings for her. We've heard all their stories now, but there wasn't much out of place. I'll try digging a little deeper this time. Alright, here it is, holding a hearing 2. When listening to multiple statements, you will find contradictions in the testimony. You can click on them to press for details. Words in red are clickable when pressing someone. You must present items or info to demonstrate the contradiction. As the game progresses, red words will appear more frequently. You can use the numbers above the message window to jump between statements in red. Thank you all for your cooperation. Next, I'd like to ask about the night of the incident. Now, who's next? The night of the incident. Let's just go from top to bottom. Kahoku, please tell me what you were doing on the night of the incident.
ええ、いいざます。耳かっぽじって聞くざますよ。私があの男と小娘が言い争いをしていたのを聞いたのは11時半頃ざます。
Okay.
懐中時計で時間を確認したから間違いないざます。聞くと私のかんざしを奪い合ってる会話だったざます。まったくふざけるなざます。その後に2人は言い争ったままどっかに行ったざます。あの様子だと小娘に男が刺されてもおかしくないざますね。
Now, who's next? Let's go through these first, and then we'll press them after. Yamanobe, please tell me what you were doing at the night of the incident.
私？いいよ。仕事から戻ってさ、すっごい眠くて寝てたわけ。ところが私ってばあんどんつけたまま寝ちゃっててさ、火の用心のお兄さんが叩き起こしてくれて、いや火事になってたら大変だったよ。それで師匠に頼まれてたかんざしを届けに行ったのよ。師匠の家に着いてからなんか変だなと思って窓から覗いたら、そこにその子が血まみれで立ってたってわけ。そりゃあもうびっくりさ。その時に時計が見えて、時間は11時を指してたかな。
Okay, yeah, there's a clear contradiction in there, right? Well, not in there, but between the two statements, because you've got one claiming that Yamanobe and her master were fighting at 11:30, and now you've got Yamanobe claiming that her master was already dead at 11. Interesting.
私も女の子だからね。びっくりして逃げちゃったって流れだよ。
Hold on. Did she really see the clock? That's what I'm thinking, right? Because where is it? You got fucking this one. Well, yeah, here's the thing. You've got Kawaii's going to say she found the body at 1, right? But one of the pieces of information was that in perspective of where she would have been standing, right? Yamanobe wouldn't have been able to see the clock, especially if Kawai is standing in front of the door already, right? Now, who's next? All right, anyway, before we get to that, Kawai, please tell me what you were doing at the night of the incident. On the night of the incident.
はい。私が尾花沢さんの家に行ったのは多分1時頃だったと思うんですけど、そうですね。日は確実に回ってたと思います。その時には尾花沢さんは玄関のところで血を流して倒れてました。しばらくは何があったかわからなくて、その場に立っていた気がします。それで山野辺さんとは会いましたけど、走ってどこかに行ってしまいました。その後に家を出まして、しばらく歩いていたらメガネのお姉さんと会いました。 着替えをしたのはその時です。明け方頃でしたでしょうか。
Interesting that this is the only one I can press, even though I guess we'll get back to why the fuck she was covered in blood, right? Because like nothing in her story explains why she would be covered in blood. Now who's next? The most sus looking guy, but I don't think he's gonna be the murderer. Oishida, please tell me what you were doing the night of the crime.
ああ、ちゃんと聞いとけや。俺が賭場に入ったのは8時頃だった。でも近頃じゃ警備が厳しくてあまり人は来なかった。まあこんな日も珍しくね。結局10時には賭場は閉めたな。そんで11時半だったかな。部下が尾花沢が死んでるって騒いでてさ。
Interesting.
距離的にそうだな。急いで向かっても日が回ってたんじゃねえかな。
Hmm. So now you've got 2 people cooperating 11:30.
あとはお奉行さんも知ってる通りで。
Thank you all for cooperating. Cooperating. Feels like I'm missing something. Let me ask once more. Now who's next? Alright. Now we can get into... Oh, hang on. Now we can get into the... to pressing them. Alright. Alright, so Kahoku first.
私があの男と小娘
11:30. About what you said earlier. Bro, why does this... Stop showing my friends.
それについてはこれから話すつもりざますせかさないでほしいざますね
Sorry.
私があの
Okay,
男と
I mean,
小娘が言い
I don't
争い
think
をして
there's
いた
an
のを
issue
聞いたのは
if I
聞くと
press everything,
私
right?
の勘
Sorry. Do you have some time?
まだ話の途中最後まで聞くざます
I see, sorry.
聞くとその後に二人はあの様子だと小娘に男が刺されてもおかしくないざますね
Okay, fine. I'll press something that actually might need some pressing.
師匠に頼まれ
Sorry, may I have a word?
私変なこと言ったかな。それで
Please don't
師
tell
匠に
me
頼まれてた
that
かんざ
this
し
is going
その
to
時に
affect
時計が見えて
the
時間は
score.
11時を指してたかな。
Yeah, I saw the clock. It should be position of the windows, right? Yeah, I can't see the clock from the window on the left. Yamanobe, you said you saw the clock from the window, right?
そうだよ。
Actually, I should
これ
have
がどう
checked.
したの？
I should have checked everyone else first, man. God damn it. But I think the fluff dialogue is probably going to be the same with the rest of the answers. Did you know you can't see the clock from the window? Can't see the clock from that window?
またまたお奉行さんってば冗談。
Please think about it. Where was the clock in Ominazawa's house?
確か玄関から入って左奥らへん。あ、
Bro, out of all 4 of the people who are suspects, you should be the first person to know the layout of your master's house. All right. You can't see that clock from the window.
確かに。でも私は時間を見たんだけどな。あれは一体。
この小娘が嘘をついているからに決まってるざます
Hold your horses. What the fuck is this? Argument? when two people make contradictory statements and neither will give in, an argument will begin. You will need to use items or info to interrupt some and pursue the contradiction. Once again, to end the conflict, you must use items or info to identify an illogical statement.
嘘って、私は嘘なんか言ってないよ。
いいえ、嘘ざますね。11時に死んでたら他全員が嘘をついてることになるざます。私たちにはそれは不可能ざます。
みんなが結託して私を陥れようとしてるんじゃないの？
そんなわけないざます。見苦しい言い訳はやめるざます。
言わせておけばこの性悪ババア。もしくは私が騙され。そっか、もしかしたら本当に誰かが私を騙そうとしてるんじゃないかな。
In what way?
例えば時計の配置を変えてから針を巻き戻してたり。
See, I would understand turning back the hands, but outside of moving the clock, she would have not been able to see the clock to begin with.
そんな憶測で話を紛らわそうなんてちゃんちゃらおかしいざますね。
Indeed, if someone moved the clock or the hands, what Yamanobe is saying is certainly possible. But did something like that really happen? Let me think. Could something like that happen? I mean, yeah, it could happen, right? But then after... Yeah, there is no indication of furniture being moved. Doesn't look like anyone tried to cover up anything. Right. Yamanobe, please calm down and listen to me. As far as we could tell, the clock, the window, and the chest of drawers hadn't been tampered with.
そんな。でも、そうしたら他に。
Yeah, because here's the thing. We already know that the clock, when we investigated, was accurate, right? That means either they never tampered with the clock to begin with, or they changed the time, and then after Yamanobe saw the time, however the fuck she was able to, they came back to change the time again. That wouldn't make sense.
言い訳は見苦しいざますよ。おとなしく自分が犯人だと白状なさいざます。
そんなことないもん。でも私じゃないのは確かで。
Is she shaking and trying to come up with an excuse, or is she just thinking, who should I take to task? Hi Yamanobe, Ina Kahoku. What do you mean, who should I take to task? What does that mean? Just as Kahoku said, you should...
待て、何を根拠に山野辺が犯人だと言うんだ？
well, Kahoku says...
根拠としては薄い。考え直せ。
Listen, it's not my fault the phrasing of the question was weird. She doesn't have a point. Should I take to task? Kahoku. It's just as you say, Yamanobe. Kahoku, it's still possible that Yamanobe isn't lying.
何を言ってるざます。現にこうして証拠が。
No? Let's say she isn't lying. She's confused. How does that sound?
勘違い？でも私は現に11時という時計を見たんだ。
Here's the best explanation for that, right? Fuck. I was about to get to it, right? Because You're right. Yamanobe can't see the clock from where she would have been standing. But the mirror would have flipped the clock to display 11. I was about to explain it, bro. And now you show now everyone knows. Man, you witnessed the scene from the window. What you could see from that angle was this. Which means this was the clock you saw. I was confused on whether... Well, no. I wasn't really. Yeah, which means this was the clock you saw. Fucking the mirror. We heard earlier that the clock, window, and chest of drawers weren't messed with.
うん。私は確認してないけど。
And yet you saw the clock from the window, correct? Here's the thing. I physically turned to the left, looked up at my clock to like, oh yeah, that would make sense that the mirror would reflect the clock to show 11 instead of 1. Man, I know what analog clocks look like, bro. I didn't need to.
うん。それは間違いないよ。
Yamanobe, you did see the clock.
でもそれはお奉行さんがさっき勘違いって。
Yes, but in a way, your testimony was accurate. What you really saw was this. The reflection of the clock in the window, and there 11, and there 1 o'clock would be.
11時?
Congratulations. You aren't as dumb as you look. I mean, that's right. So, what you actually saw was a clock reading 1.
なるほど。確かに辻褄が合うね。だとすると。
それでもこの小娘が証拠を作ろうとしてるだけかもしれないざますよ。
No. See, here's the thing, right? It would be even more suspicious if she knew that the clock read 1 o'clock, right? If she knew, if she actually stated the accurate time, it would have looked more suspicious for her. Because, like, how would she have been able to see the clock from the window? Kahoku, just slow down. That's just a blind accusation. Please stop trying to jump to conclusions.
でもざます。それでは全然話にならないざます。
Listen, there's multiple lines of thinking around this, alright? We'll eventually get to why the fuck Kawai was covered in blood, but we're not getting to that yet, alright?
静粛にしろ。さもないと。
Oh, do not threaten the suspects, alright? Not both of them.
わかったざますよ。
With this, there's much less reason to suspect Yamanobe. That leaves... The thing that interests me most is motive.
それだけを言うと、俺は大ありだな。
That puts both Kahoku and Oishida in a bind, but...
正直だな。
だが、俺じゃねえ。どうやって証明するかはわかんねえけどな。
尾花沢の懐刀を奪って一月。お前なら簡単にできるだろうな。
Hmm.
ちげねえ。
Man, you didn't need to fuck the audio like that. Koyama, wait a second.
どうかしたのか。何でもないなんて言うと承知しないぞ。
No, something just feels off.
違和感？私は何も感じないぞ。
Well, that's because... No, I'm not going to say it. What about you, Rimu?
私も全然。
Okuta?
ある。何かはわからない。
If Okuta can feel something off here as well, maybe it has to do with his swordsmanship. That's it. What's bothering us is... Let me think. The way that I'm thinking about this is that they're going down the route of his swordsmanship, which means there was a problem. He's right-handed. Actually, wait, no. Let me think about this. I confused myself, right? Because I thought. Well, I remembered them saying that it was yeah, he's left-handed, right? Oishida, can you unsheath this dagger?
おうか、犯人かもしれないやつに武器を持たせるなんて危険だぞ。
Sakura, it should be fine. You're here, and so is Okuta. If he tries to threaten me, just kill him. Hey,
いいのかいお奉行さんよ。
don't look at me like that. If anything happens, Okuta.
承知。
その嬢ちゃんにはこの懐刀じゃ全くかなわねえかんな。でも大体わかったぜ。こういうことだろ。
We should have tried to pull the dagger out, but
どうした？違和感が何なのか分かったのか？貸してみろ。
投げるから受け取れ。
so imagine he unsheathes it and then throws it to Sakura.
何も違和感はないが。
Toyama can handle it easily. It's just as I thought. You should understand now what exactly it is that was bothering me and Okuta. That is, Oishida cannot unsheath the dagger. Sakura lacks the skills. There's a trick to the dagger. It's not a real dagger. Bro, just say that the dagger was meant for right-handed people. This dagger has a trick to it. I didn't...
細工？どこからどう見ても細工なんて見当たらないが。
何の変哲もないの。いたって普通。
お前には細工が見えるんだろ？説明しろ。
No, sorry, I misworded that. You should understand now what exactly it is that's bothering me. He couldn't unsheath the dagger. I couldn't pull that out in a flash. Man, I was hoping for a funnier response. That's just gonna affect my score at the end.
大石田にだけ抜けない刀？そんな刀が存在するのか？
That's what felt off to us. Oishida, where do you carry your swords?
ま、お奉行さんにはすぐわかるか。右だ。
そうか。左利きか。
In other words, you would have had a hard time grabbing that dagger from him and then stabbing him with it. At that rate, you might as well just have cut him down with your own sword, right, Oishida?
そうだな。だから殺すとしたら自分の長ドスで殺してるだろうな。
Yeah, that's the other thing.
御用改めの時の違和感。そういうことか。
In other words, the Oishida theory has been worn thin now, too. That leaves Kawaii and Kahoku. Yeah, but it can't be Kawaii, because it's too meta for her to be the murderer.
私は違うざます。この娘がやったざます。
Wait, no, that's not... Never mind. It's hard to deal with these two, but... First, Hina Kahoku.
なんざますか？もうこの娘で決定ざますのに、 これ以上何を聞くざます？
Let's give this a soft shake first. I'm asking both Kawaii and Kohoku about this. Please tell me why you killed Obanazawa. Begin your examination.
私が殺した？誰事もいい加減にするざます。
I mean, yeah, like, what motive would Kawaii have? Unless she's lying, right? That could be a possibility.
私が殺してないです。
Both of them are denying it, so... Now, whose claim should I examine? It doesn't spark any memory. I ask once more. Why did you kill Obanazawa?
そんなこと殺してないです。
This is a weird way to go about it.
私が尾花沢さんの家に行った時にはもう尾花沢さんは息をしてませんでした。それに私は今まで尾花沢さんと会ったこともありませんし。
But why were you covered in blood?
殺す動機なんか全然思い当たりません。あとはもう信じてもらうしかないと思います。
I mean, true. I don't see a motive, and we haven't come across anything that can be used as a motive for Kawaii. Now, whose claim should I examine? You didn't do it? I'll ask you once more, why did you kill Obanazawa?
このような馬鹿げた質問、何度も答えさせないでほしいざます。その耳かっぽじってよーく聞くざますよ。
What the fuck? What the fuck happened there? Oh, you mind saying that to me again? Hang on.
その耳かっぽじってよーく聞くざますよ。
Alright, that's better.
私は殺してないし、殺す理由もないざます。どうして殺したって決めつけられないといけないざますか。私に罪を着せようとしても大間違いざますよ。
Both of them claimed they weren't the ones who killed him. They weren't the one who killed him, but...
本人に直接聞いてもみんなやってないって言うに決まってるよ。
You never know until you try.
そういう時は動機を予想してみたらいいんじゃないかな。
Alright, everyone close their eyes, and whoever is the killer, raise your hand.
使命君が殺人犯だったらこうしてああしてって考えてみるとか。
That's a dangerous thought process. But she does have a point. I could try showing them some sort of proof. No shit. I'm only going through it to hear the dialogue. Like, I already know the... Fuck! Go back. The pin. This hairpin is yours, right, Kohoku?
そうざますよ。終わったら返すざます。
There's no mistaking that you dropped this while riding Obanazawa's boat, correct?
それがどうしたざますか？
It's very important to you, isn't it?
そうざますよ。あの男、生きてたら許さないざますよ。
Maybe if you didn't kill him. It seems that Kohoku had plenty of motive.
でもその小娘は事件前後のことを言えないざますよね。十分怪しいざます。
でもこの子は犯人じゃないわよ。
Now you show up, Yamanami. Why do you say that, Yamanami?
だって悪い子には見えないし。
I hate that she has Makura's voice. That she's Makura's voice actress.
だったら私は犯人に見えるから犯人ってことざますか？
Not as much as the other guy.
奉行所はそのような印象だけで犯人を決めつけるざますか。
Kahoku, please calm down. We wouldn't.
いいえ、これは黙っていられる話ではないざます。
She's like getting defensive in the weirdest about the weirdest things that are completely irrelevant to the case. I see. Yamanami said what she did to make Kahoku lose her cool.
その小娘、よく聞くざます。
Deep.
だいたいあなた、結局何のためにあんな時間にうろうろしてたざますか。でもそんなのは犯人だからに決まってるざますよ。
でもそんなことは全然。あの時に歩いていたのは全然別の理由です。そうとしか。
ほらご覧なさい。言えないということはやましいことがあるということざます。
やましいことはないですけど。
けどもだってもあさってもないざます。
I see. To get this heated, it looks like they both have their own secrets to hide. What does this mean? I mean, look. Obviously, Kawaii is hiding something, because then why would she have blood on her fucking clothes? Right? Why are you hiding?
あらあらあら
Uh-oh. She's gonna kill me, acting like you're hiding something when you're actually not.
はい、私は何も全然。
I mean, look. Kawaii is just acting suspicious under all the pressure, which means... But, like, it's funny! Kahoku, why are you so desperate?
焦ってるって、私が焦ってるざますか。
I'm just rolling my score for the funny at this point, man. You're the one who's been throwing out accusations left and right without any proof. And have you forgotten what you said about Yamanobe?
言っていた。何の話ざますかね。
So you still intend to play dumb?
何のことかわからないざますね。
Okay. Then we'll just have to keep talking until you get it.
いいざます。とことんはっきり話してやるざますよ。
Showdown, throwdown. What the? Why did?
お奉行さん、もしかして私を疑っているざますか。
To put it simply, yes.
おかしいざます。私なんかよりもあの小娘の方が怪しいざます。
It's true that if we're speaking in circumstantial evidence, she's very suspicious.
だったらどうしてあの小娘を疑わないざますか。
I don't have any proof.
だったらなんで私を疑うざます。
Because you have a motive.
動機。一体何のことざます。
Stop playing dumb. We have decisive proof of your motive. This. I mean, listen. I get that it's going down this path, right? But like, hello. When are we gonna stop? When are we gonna talk about why Kawaii was covered in blood, man? Is it just the flashy hairpin again? This is your motive. Your hairpin.
それがどうしたざますか。
This is your hairpin, which was lost by Obanazawa. Is it not?
そうざますが、それが一体何の関係があるざますか。
Weren't you upset over losing your hairpin?
今となってはどうでもいいことざます。そんなことで殺すはずないざます。それにそれは動機になるほどのものじゃないざます。
Then why were you hassling him so much over it?
かかってないざます。そんなのはその 山野辺とかいう小娘のざれ言ざます。
It's not just her words. Shall we have... You didn't hear that. Shall we have Yamanobe prove it?
そこまで言い張るならその証拠を見せるざます。
Alright then. You were hassling Yamanobe. Yobanazawa. The proof of that is... Yamanobe... going to Yobanazawa's house in the middle of the night. Yobanazawa losing the hairpin. Bro. Hang on, let me think about this. You were hassling Obanazawa. The proof of that is Obanazawa losing the hairpin. I mean, yeah. Apparently not. This is the proof of that.
あら、そうざますか。そうは見えないざますけどね。周りの皆さんにも聞いてみるざますか。ざますか。
I think I'm confusing myself. That's right. We hardly need to ask to see that. This isn't proof. I need to use items as evidence. I need something else. Because of Yamanobe. Yamanobe's reason for going to Obanazawa's house. That's your proof.
あの小娘が男の家に行った理由ざますか。それがどうしたざますか。
She'd have no reason to go to his home except to deliver your lost item, Kahoku.
私の落とし物以外では行かない。どうしてそんなことが言えるざますか。
Because Yamanobe hates Obanazawa. She was told to deliver it immediately. Because she was told to deliver the hairpin as soon as she found it.
それは当たり前のことざます。見つけたら責任者に連絡するのが当然ざます。
No, that isn't all it was.
ずいぶんと物言いたげな口調ざますね。それはどうしてざます？
The reason Yamanobe wouldn't normally deliver this in the middle of the night is she had work the next day. Yamanobe is lazy. I mean, like, they're both true. Just one gives her the benefit of the doubt, right? So, like, you know. Because she'd be working with him the next day anyway. That is true. He wouldn't need to go all the way to Obanazawa's place in the middle of the night. Besides, people in her line of work need to be sleeping at such hours. That is true.
そんなこと、ただの推測に過ぎないざます。この山野辺という小娘と河合という小娘が共謀していることも考えられるざます。それで私に罪をなすりつけようとしていることだって考えられるざます。
No, that's not possible.
どうしてざます？
The reason they wouldn't just be trying to pin this on you is Kawhi and Kohoku have never even met. Kawhi wouldn't do that. Yeah, Kawhi would never do that. Kawhi had never even seen you before, Kohoku. You can't pin a crime on someone you don't even recognize.
そんなのでたらめ、嘘ざます。あの小娘たちは騙すのが得意なざます。
You're still going to fight it? Let's keep going then. There's another reason they couldn't be conspiring against you. Yamanobe. Yamanobe is mean. Yamanobe thought Kawhi did it. Yamanobe thought Kawhi did it from the start. There's no point in accusing your co-conspirator of a crime.
しかしざますね。証拠。そう、決定的な証拠はないざます。 それがない限りこれ以上の問答は不要ざます。
Unfortunately, we have proof that no one but you could have committed this crime.
あるとはそれは何ざます。
The reason it must have been you is... Wait. I'm confused. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Let me think. Is it the time? Yamanobe was sleeping. Yamanobe was sleeping. Kawai wasn't out at the time. And the other guy... What's the other guy again? Yeah, Oishida was at the gambler's den. Right? That's my line of thinking. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's the conclusive evidence of your crime.
それが切り札ざます
Trump?
か。
I'm...
笑わせてくれるざますね。
I mean, yeah, you're right. It isn't conclusive, right? Something that will make you laugh, which means this isn't it.
からかうのもいい加減にするざます。これ以上の茶番には付き合ってられないざます。
I mean, it is interesting to see the wrong dialogue, but it's not my... Sorry, however, we do have conclusive evidence. It was at the scene of the crime. Yeah, it was an item. Why is this in our inventory? Would it be the ashtray? I mean, like... I'm blanking. Wait. Am I dumb? What am I missing here? The dagger? That's... I mean, yeah. But, like, here's the thing. We have 6 pieces of evidence. I've displayed only 2. I mean, like, I get it's the first case, but, like, surely it's not the dagger again. Actually, you know what? I haven't tested. Of course it's the dagger. The proof of this is this dagger. Of course it is. You've seen this before outside of this courthouse, haven't you?
そんなものないざます。見たことも聞いたこともないざます。
No. The only person who could have killed Obanazawa with this dagger is you.
私だけでたらめ言うとただじゃ済まないざますよ。
This is not some guess, Kahoku.
だったら説明するざます。わかりやすく誰しもが納得できるようにざます。
I'd rather you stop stalling, but I'll oblige. First, this blade that murdered Obanazawa couldn't have been used by Oishida. This dagger is dull. It's hard to unsheath this when you're left-handed. As I've told you, this dagger is very difficult to draw left-handed.
それだとしても、あの山野辺とかいう小娘が刀を使えない理由にはならないざます。
So you'll be satisfied if you know why she couldn't have used this blade either?
それは
She's also left-handed. I mean, the reason Yamanobe couldn't use this dagger is... Yamanobe is stupid! Nah. Obanazawa wasn't on guard against... Please. It's not gonna... Yamanobe wasn't on guard against... Obanazawa wasn't on guard against Yamanobe. They're not gonna have any funny dialogue if I call her stupid. Because Obanazawa would not have been on guard against Yamanobe, he wouldn't have pulled his dagger out to meet someone he trusted. I mean, that's just an assumption.
それはならこの河合という小娘はどうざますか？
You're still grasping at straws after all of this?
当たり前ざます。やってないもんはやってないざます。
That face just...
私じゃなくてあの小娘がやったんざます。
Kobe Kawai is too short to be the killer because... I mean, like... the conditions of the body? Yeah, because Omanazawa died of blood loss. From the autopsy, we know that he was stabbed just once straight through the heart.
それがどうかしたざますか？
Kawhi is too short to reach his heart with one hit. Damn. What a piece of evidence. Are you still not convinced? There's nowhere else to run. This is the end now. Kahoku, if you still have doubts, allow me to resolve them.
あるざます。この場の全員が嘘をついているかもしれないざます。
しべくん、追加情報よ。
Oh, now you give me more information. What is it, Yamanami?
書簡届いたわよ。これ読んでみて。
I see.
どうかしたざますか？
It's a report from the Shinsengumi. The only person who were near Obanazawa's residence that night are the people in this courtroom. So that settles it then.
だって
The only
ムカつくざますよ。
The only thing...
男
Shut up. The only thing this game is missing are the Ace Attorney level freakouts. So you've decided to admit it, Kahoku.
もういいざます。私が殺したざます。あの男の漕ぎ方が下手すぎて、かんざしを落としたのが全ての始まりだったざます。
I don't know, maybe if you paid him enough, maybe he would be more, I don't know, accommodative. Is that a word?
私はそれで今すぐ弁償しろと言ったざます。
Accommodating. There you go.
でもそれはできないと言いやがって、ムカつくざますよね。それで夜になった時、あの男が町にいたのを見かけたざます。
Yeah, it's like, oh, sorry, you can always buy another though, right? Since you're so rich.
普通なら必死にかんざしを探しているのが当然ざますよね。それであの男の後をつけて家を突き止めたざます。それで玄関を叩いたらあの男が立っていたざます。しかも刀を持って。そりゃあ私はびっくりして右に返して、そしたらあの男に刺さってたざます。
You know, for someone who rows boats, you'd think you'd think he has a stronger grip strength, but apparently not.
ざます。あんな男死んで当然ざます。
Because you lost your hairpin?
人の持ち物をなくしておきながら責任感がないなんて商売人じゃないざます。お客様は神様ざますよ。
そんなことないよ。師匠はちゃんと責任感はあった。ほんの少しだけど。
Yamanobe, you could be surprisingly cruel with your words.
まあね。だって私が一番師匠のこと分かってたし、他に理解してくれるような人が誰もいなかっただけだけど。
Yamanobe can say such terrible things so coolly and matter-of-factly.
さあお奉行様、私を連れて行けざます。もうこの場にはいたくないざます。一秒たりともざます。
Then Hina Kahoku, you are under arrest for the murder of Tokuyoshi Obanazawa. There you shall await sentencing. Okita,
承知。
kill her!
も
I
う
mean-
この世に未練なんかないざます。
Yeah, like, it's not the same without the Ace Attorney level freakouts. Okita drags Kahoku off towards the jail. Yikes. Grade C.
はあ、行っちゃったね。
Alright, let's do this. Let's go through this again. Alright, it's not... Look, I may have... I don't know how to explain it. I'm dumb. So, you know, just skip through all of this. You don't need to reread this all again. You just need to pay attention to the score at the end of the game. On your own time? Nah, I wanna have it at the end. show my actual shitty score, and then show...
仲間ち奉行大岡氏名
and then
ご出座
fucking Jesus. And then show what the S rank. Yes, blah blah blah. I guess we have to go through this part.
かしで
Blah blah blah. You know, you killed him,
お奉
didn't
行
you?
さん、
They
一
still
回聞いたこと。
they still didn't explain why Kawhi was covered in blood though. What was it again? It was you.
私？火の用心のお兄さん。それで師匠の その時に時計が見
There you go. I saw the clock. Wrong. You couldn't have seen the clock. She was covered in blood because she was trying to help him. Yeah, but like, they didn't bring it up.
嘘って。
いいえ
Yeah. Before the trial? Yeah, but like, did the other suspects know? Mirror. IDK. That's what I'm saying, right? What's bothering us? Is this the left-handed thing? Yes. Couldn't unsheath the dagger because he's disabled. I mean left-handed. And then we do this again.
そのみどうして殺したって決めつけられないといけないざますか。
I can't go back. God damn it.
私に罪を着せようとしても大間違いざますよ。このようなバカ、私は殺してない。
There it is. Hairpin. This is yours. No, no. Kahoku. Blah blah blah. Showdown, throwdown. The proof of your motive is this. The hairpin. Again. And then, wait, fuck. Oh, okay. I didn't... You had work the next day. They have never met before. Because Yamanobe is mean. I mean, Yamanobe thought that Kawaii killed him. The knife. Dagger, I mean. The dagger is dull. Yamanobe is stupid. And then the condition of the body. Because she's tiny. Alright, and then I guess I'll skip through this part. You know, I don't want to skip through the ranking, alright? Master Magistrate, I can't believe it. What do you, first try? God damn it. There she go. Alright, anyway. Now we can actually get back to the game. Technically. Stop here. What do you mean stop here? I need to make up for the actual, for like the 3 streams that I essentially... Yeah, I need to make up for Friday and Monday, bro. Somehow it's not a very satisfying ending. Satisfying end. 3 hours. Yeah, guess what? 2 of those hours was fucking YouTube and shit.
裁きの最後なんてこんなもんさ。すっきりする方がおかしいってもんだ。
You're probably right. Peace and quiet have finally returned without Kahoku around to scream and shout anymore.
疲れた。
Sorry to have doubted you like that.
そりゃあしょうがないよ。それがお仕事なんだからね。
So like, does Yamanobe have a route? Cause like, with a name like that, I hope not.
でも、私も悪かったよ。こんなちっちゃな女の子を疑うようなことしちゃって。
No? Okay, thank God. I don't have to keep saying her name. Oh, Yamanobe! Never mind.
いえ、そんな。でも、解決してよかったです。
Fucking seaweed hair.
もしかして、水に流してくれる？
Is a recurring character. Well, yeah, but like, you know, thank God there's no hate scenes, so that when I eventually get through to it, I'm not like, Yamanobe, I'm coming!
はい、当然です。こういう場だと、誰しもが怪しく見えちゃうもんだと思います。そうかもしれないね。
That's right. If I had made the wrong decision, I might have borne the sin of putting one of these 2 away. I'm sure I'll have these. I'm sure I'll be at this crossroad once more. Then, more than once. Your reactions to Uda hate see. I'll do it eventually, as long as I bear the burden of the magistrate.
お奉行さん、それじゃあ俺はもう戻っていいんかい？
Can you? Yes, go ahead.
それじゃあな、お奉行さん。なかなかいい裁きだったぜ。
私もそれじゃあ戻るね。師匠の弔いもしなきゃなんないし。
Work hard for him too, and become a great captain.
そんなの余裕だよ。それじゃあね。
Yamanobe and Oishida wave as they depart.
使命くん、使命くん。
What's wrong, Rimu?
大石田さんって賭博の罪が残ってるんじゃなかったっけ？
Yes. I don't know why you let him go. What do you... Hijikata, quickly go after Oishida.
Ayo!
Like, excuse me? Did no one... How did it Rimu? How was Rimu the only one to point this out? One problem after another.
まったく画量転生にかけるやつだ。
Bro, you let him go too? What? Sorry, you didn't even point... Bro, at least Rimu pointed it out, right? And she's the one least qualified.
いや、まあそれでも初めての割にはよくやったんじゃないか？
That's the other thing. I wonder if they have... Why is she blushing, first of all? Second of all, I wonder if there is different dialogue depending on the grade, the final grade. Huh?
だからって調子に乗るな。いいな。
I know. I wasn't planning on letting it go to my head. This isn't the type of job where you can let it, it.
使命くんなら大丈夫だよ。
また根拠のないことをあまりそうやって甘やかすな。
だって使命くんには私がついてるもん。
Yeah, Sakura, we don't need someone like you hounding Shimei just because you think he's discriminating against you because you're a girl. He's only doing it because you're a tsundere, and we all know that tsunderes are only the second worst dere. Because obviously yandere is the worst.
ずいぶんと自信ありげだな、平賀。
ああ、さくらちゃん、そういうのなし。
どういうことだ？
Lolly tsundere. It doesn't matter what kind of tsundere. No, not what kind of. The kind of tsundere that Sakura is the worst kind. Maybe the tiger kind of tsundere that you know, the 90s tsundere that constantly beats up the main character no matter what, right? That's also
名字読みじゃなくて名前でリムって呼んでほしいな、さくらち
私は名前で呼ばれたくない。
ゃん。だったら私は名字で呼ばれたら二度と返事しないもん。
まったく。だったら私のことは名字で呼べ。
さくらちゃんはさくらちゃんだもん。
取り消せ取り消せ。
やだこった。
the tension that pervaded just minutes ago has dissipated completely. If only things could stay like this.
私はどうすれば。
I don't know. You fuck off. Do whatever the fuck whatever the fuck you did before you got arrested. Oh, you can go home. We don't need anything else from you.
ですが、実は帰るところがなくて。
What? Nowhere to go back to? It's not like we can do anything about that, though.
ここにいちゃえばねえ、近藤さん。
What?
ああ、そうだな。部屋は十分にある。寮に住めばいい。
I don't know, last time I checked there was only one room available. But wait, what about her parents?
私は賛成。ねえ、さくらちゃんは？
私は気にしないが。
ということで満場一致で決定ね、使命くん。
Once again, what about her parents?
そのご迷惑でしたら私は
Fine, she can stay. It makes sense. No one showed up here despite her being dragged into such a huge incident. Yeah, that's the other thing. I can guess what that means.
でもそのただでいさせてもらうには
Okay, don't pull Tsukasa and start paying rent, alright? You don't have to worry about that.
そういうわけには
Why is Rimu looking at me like that? What should we do, Kondo?
そうだな。なら少し試験をさせてもらう。
はい。
3817の935倍は
Huh? I'm gonna do this, aren't I? I'm really going to do this. I'm not... Why do I want to do? Alright, you got 5 times 7, which is 35. You carry the 3. You got 3 times... A mentally unstable lolly that is nymphomaniac and dumb, so it would do it much better. And a dom is so much better, right? 5 times 1 is 5. So that would be 8. 5 times 8 is 40, so then you carry the 4. 5 times 3 is 15, so that'd be what, 1000. No, that's 15,000. Why am I doing this in my head? Just because I'm wearing fucking glasses, bro. Hang on, let me think about this again. You got 5, 8, 0. What, 19,000? 19,000 and 85. That's only the 5. Why am I doing? Why am I doing this? All right. 3 times 7 is 21. You carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3 plus the 2 is 5. 3 times 8 is 24, so you carry the 2. 3 times 3 is 9. So then that would be 11. That would be 11,400 and 51. No. 410. Why am I doing this? It's better if I just fucking... Man, you know what? Pen and paper this shit, right? Okay, no, I don't need to pen and paper it. I can just notepad it. Right. You got 3,017 times 935. Don't make me pin my comment. What do you mean? I want to be controlled by a mentally unstable lolly so badly. Why do I need to read that? Alright. Got 5. Got the 3. 5 times... Got the 8. 4, 5 times 3. Plus the 9 is 19. 19,085. 0. times 7, 21. 3 times 1, you get 5. Why do you hate Yandere so much? If the lolly Yandere doesn't kill, that is all I need. Well, maybe if they don't kill you, that's all you need. But if they kill your mum, are you sure? And then 3 times 3 plus 11. Well, yeah. Well. If I got controlled enough, maybe. Bro. 9 times 7 is 63. And then you carry the 6 into the 1, which would be 15. So then you carry the 1 into 9 times 8, which is 72. So then it would be 3. Carry the 7. 27. So then it would be 34. Am I doing the math correctly? I don't think I am. Because if that was the case, it would be fucking... 18. Uh, 4 plus 5. That doesn't sound right. Hang on. Because I got, what is it, 548,890? Yeah, not even close. Okay, 3.5 million. And where'd I go wrong? Fuck this shit. I'm cutting this out of the font. How'd I do this? Like 3 million. Yeah, I give up.
356万8895です。
Nah. Show her what loyalty and what my submission means. Dexter, what happened to being more tame because you can't fucking delete your comments, messages, chats?
百人一首の87番は
村雨の梅雨もまだ日の牧の葉に霧立ち昇る秋の夕暮れ。
初期権経理として採用する。
It isn't that bad. Tell that to normal people.
ありがとうございます。
She's pretty good.
近藤さん、それじゃあ私は何をすればいいのかしら。
お前のじゃ汚い。計算も不正確だ。ちょうどいいじゃないか。
ぐっすん。
I almost feel a little bad for Yamanami.
それじゃあ、はい。この記録簿あげるわ、小梅ちゃん。
I mean, who cares? Yeah, why would I care that I want people to watch my stream other than the fucking other than the only mod that I fucking only modded because he tunes into every stream.
小梅ちゃん。うん。小梅ちゃん、よろしくね。
まあ山並さんよりは役に立つか。
はい。皆様、よろしくお願いします。
Why does she have a book now? Where did that come from?
お奉行様もよ よろしくお願いします。
Oh shit. Sure, don't overdo it. But please do your best.
いいえ、ここにいさせてもらえるだけで嬉しいです。
Shimeoka, pleased to meet you.
はい、指名兄様。
Nah. Shime Nisama?
悪かったでしょうか。
I don't really mind. Dexter, what did I just tell you?
ありがとうございます、指名兄様。
Being called that makes me a little uncomfortable.
大岡殿はいらっしゃるか。
Suddenly someone called out from the gates. Yes, I'm here.
永井様からの伝言である。至急城まで来るようにとのこと。
What if I pinned it? I would have to literally unmod you just to delete those messages.
あの性悪じいさん、指名君にまた意地悪を。
Rimu, wait.
でも。
Yes, I understand. Please let me know. I'm on my way.
伝え申したぞ。それでは。
The guy's messenger turned on his heel and leaves.
指名君、行くの？
The guy is the Shogun's chief minister. He ranks much higher than us. I can't disobey an order from him.
そっか。
The messenger said I should go right away. In which case, Kondo, can I leave things here to you?
ああ、心配するな。
Thank you. Please excuse me then. Oh boy.
大岡の息子か。聞くところによると初裁きを行ったそうでは。
Why do you have to look like you're going to be the main villain in the last trial, bro? Yes, it just ended.
それで犯人は捕らえたのか、それとも持ち越しとなったのか。
It has concluded.
決心ということは解決はしたのだな。
Stop acting like you don't already know. Yes.
しかしこれでは将軍様には示しがつかぬの。
What do you mean?
仲町奉行就任早々事件が発生するとは。治安はどうなっておる。
It's just a coincidence, you know.
これではため息の一つもつきたくなるわい。
Don't worry about it. My apologies. I plan on taking steps to fix that issue as soon as possible. How? By decreasing crime?
おいおい、言い訳は無用。それよりも言いたいのは一つだけだ。
You better watch your back. Okay, bro.
油断をして足元を救われんようにする。
I was joking, bro. Do you? No.
これでは将軍様も枕を高くして寝られんというもの。
I'll be more careful from now on.
もう下がれ。お主にはするべき仕事があるからの。
How can you sound even? You cannot sound even more. You can't sound more suspicious if you tried. Less suspicious. I.
指名さん、お待ちください。
Oh, Mitsuyoshi.
父上がまた粗相をして本当にすいません。
No. He's speaking on behalf of the people of this country. You needn't worry about that.
そうだといいのですが。
Like, listen, Mitsuyoshi, I know that you want to come off as like a good guy, but I've seen this trope done millions of times before. It's always, you've got the dad, which is like the hard ass, right? And then you got the son, who is always nice. And then turns out, guess what? The son is 10 times worse than the dad. That's how it always is. So, like, stop trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I know how the trope goes. Is there something that is concerning you, sir?
いえいえ、父上の性格を考えるとどうなのかとも思いまして。
Like father, like son, they say. I can't presume to know everything. I couldn't presume to know anything about that.
何かありましたら何でも言ってください。力になれることがあればですけど。
Yes, I'll keep that in mind.
それではお気をつけて。
Yes, sir. Thank you for your concern. Mitsuyoshi quickly heads back to the castle. I don't remember him being bad, but I could be misremembering. Okay, don't spoil it. Something just doesn't sit right. Yeah, I still feel a little.
Yo, お奉行さん。こんな夜に一人行った不用心だぜ。
So, like, what was the point of half of the clues? Alright, we only used the hairpin, the knife, the placement of the placement of where the clock is in relation to where seaweed hair girl was recurring items. What? What do you mean? What else? What other use do I have for the fucking ashtray? What? Yeah. Ah, Tojo. You're here tonight as well?
何言ってんだ。遊び人の本領発揮は夜に決まってんだろ。
Like, the night piece, I guess you could make an argument for. But, like, the ashtray is very specific to this case. Because it was the ashtray that the victim used, or whatever. So that's why Saotome isn't here.
いつも一緒ってわけじゃないぜ。まあ、夜遊びでも真顔でついてくるけどな、あいつは。
Somehow I can picture it. What exactly is the relationship between Tojo and Saotome? They don't seem to be married. Lovers? That doesn't seem quite right either.
しかし、さっきのお前さんの姿はなんだ?
The company of the cigarettes. Now you're the one grasping at the straws. What do you mean?
とぼとぼ歩いてきて、冴えない顔してたぞ。
Oh, it's nothing.
大事件を一晩で解決させた新米名奉行さんといえば、もう有名だぜ。
Wow. Word travels fast.
おうよ。まあ、詳しくは聞かないでおく。奉行となりゃ、いろいろ気苦労もあるさ。
Thanks for the concern.
それじゃ、俺は野外にでも行くかな。お奉行さんも来るかい？
I think I'll pass.
でも、一段落したら気を抜けよ。俺はまたここで将棋でも打ってっからさ。
Oh, yes, oh.
どうかしたか？
After pawn to G1. Knight to E3. Knight to 3E.
して、その心は
It lets me watch my opponents move from a safe distance, one square away. And who knows? I might throw it deeper and see what it hits.
はあ、お奉行様っぽい言葉だな、そりゃ。
I am a magistrate after all.
そりゃいい手だ。そうきたら俺は投了だな。
Would you? Let's play again sometime.
おうよ、
今度は得意の振り飛車で頼むぜ。
Like I said, I could see the night piece being used. Not like this, though. You got it.
またな、一人前のお奉行さん。
Tojo staggers off into town. After the attack with the knight, Gold General to 8C. That attack with the knight wouldn't be enough to win. He has to know that a move of his Gold General to 8C would fend it off. Tojo must be holding back in his own way. But how did he know that I was ranging rooks? That I like ranging rooks? Oh my goodness. I was not expecting the change in clothing. Please don't say that the second you see me, Rimu.
いやね、ついさっきまで正しげおじさんここにいたんだよ。
My father was.
今日は天気がいいからなーって言ってたから、また神社じゃないかな。
He probably is. Sakurada Shrine is very busy in the morning, with kids running around and visitors left and right. But once the sun sets, it goes dead quiet. It feels a little creepy, and beneath that is... and beneath that a little divine. Getting a bad feeling, an omen. Yeah. When you're in a job, that's always full of arguments and discussions like us. It's nice to get a quiet hour from time to time. My father used to say that a lot. I feel like I'm starting to understand what he meant.
小梅ちゃんには寮を案内しといたよ。多分もう心配ないと思う。
I see. Thank you.
で、しめくんの方はどうだったの？
My end.
お城ではどうだったのってこと。なんか言われた？
No, nothing happened.
本当に？
Positive.
本当の本当に？
Really and truly.
じゃあ、そういうことにしといてあげる。
What am I trying to do? The emptiness I feel after the trial and the emptiness I felt in the castle. But seeing her smile like this really calms me down. I think that was what I needed. I'll get changed and go find my father then.
それがいいよ。
Better not be his corpse, though. There's a lot I want to tell him, and a lot I want to talk about. Wait, this is a quiet night. Different from the night before. The crunch of the gravel beneath my feet seems unnaturally loud. And yet, I can't hear the cherry blossoms falling. Father? Nothing but silence responds. Even the faintest sound echoes and reverberates through the entire space. But, you motherfucker! He's not here. No sound fills that space, but my words. I wonder why it's auto-scrolling. I can hear my heart pounding abnormally fast. Father? What is this? What's happening? What's wrong? I'm sure he just can't hear me. I'm sure he's just not here. This pounding in my chest, this dizziness, this panic. Of course, it's all just... Father? It's not just in my head. Wait, Father!
なんだしめ、浮かない顔してるじゃないか。
I had to ruin the moment, but can you just fucking speak up? Thank you. We need to get you into a hospital.
いい。ここでいい。
But, Father, no!
黙って聞け。
Father?
私の立場ならこんなこともある。 いや、いつかはこうなるだろうと思っていた。
Who did this to you?
今は誰がやったかは言えん。言う
Bruh.
わけにはいかないのだ。
But why not?
理由も言えないのだ。わかってくれ。
Bro, like, how are you going to make... The fact that you aren't telling me means it's like, it can only be like 3 people. You got the Shogun, you got Nagai, and you got his son. Pick your poison. Which out of the 3 is it? Understand? There's no way I could understand.
いや、私はここで今死ぬことに納得できる。
It could put Shimei in danger. Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the fact that the person who... Maybe it's because the person who killed his dad is in that high of a position in power that the law basically doesn't work with them. doesn't apply to them. Someone that is near him. Do not make it the fucking... dying. He said that so clearly and easily.
お前が人仕事を終えた後で
Hang on. God damn it. This is the thing. I can't go back. So, like, you know, at least it wasn't, you know. I had to ruin the moment. Again. But, like...
お前が人仕事を終えた後でよかった。人仕事終えた後だからか。
What are you saying, father?
しめ、よく聞け。いつかわかる時が来る。そしてお前の手で解決するんだ。いいな。
Yes.
よし。それでこそ我が息子大岡使命だ。
Father? Father? Tadashige Oka! Tadashige Oka! Fuck! I'm saying it wrong. Oka! Open your eyes!
目撃者、証拠品、状況証拠。手がかりはすべてなし。
No, we got leads. Just, you know, whoever did it knows that it doesn't matter how much evidence he has against him, we would never be able to arrest him.
まったく、どうしようもない、これでは。
100 people over 3 whole days. And we don't have a single thing to show for it. What will become of the Minamimachi Magistrate's office now?
当面は閉鎖。中町と北町が南町の仕事を分担で行うことになった。
I see. The case was ruled a homicide. That is all we have.
しめくん。
I know. It's fine. There's no time to be upset. I know I can't get personally involved in the case. It's just another one of many. But it took me a whole day just to regain my composure. Kondo, I'm sure this case won't be resolved quickly.
どうしてそんなことが言える？
I just get the feeling. My father's words. I knew this would happen someday. I can't say who did it right now. I can't allow myself to. You must solve this case yourself. His words must have some sort of meaning.
使命か。あまり熱くなりすぎるな。自分を見失うな。
I know. For some reason, I never shed another tear after that day. And I'm sure I won't until this case is solved.
使命か。これを君に戻そう。
This is the fan my father always had.
何らかの証拠となるかと思っていたが、もう調査は終わった。これは君が持っているべきものだ。
I take the fan from Kondo and open it with a swift flick of the wrist. Divine justice. It's my first time seeing those words. I've never seen my father open this fan before. Is this a morning glory?
違うよ、使命くん。これは花びらがはっきりしてるから夕顔だよ。
I hold it up to the light, the moonflower showing through. Moonflower represents a sinful person. I think I understand. Father. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Judge people in accordance with the law of heaven. I'm still just an amateur, but I won't forget those words.
使命くん、もう休んだ方がいいよ。
Thank you, Rimu. I will. I am the magistrate of Nakamachi Shimeoka. And I know the law that guides my hand. Here it is. Ah, and it shows. What the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ. Quiet down a bit. Why the fuck is it showing double, bro? Hello? Like, one of them is like the actual, hang on a minute. Nah. You cannot tell me. Look at that. Watch this. You cannot tell me that the only time that the game actually is displayed through the fucking through the game source is during the opening, bro. Like, oh, hang on. Like, excuse me? You know, this would be more epic if I just stopped talking. Yep. Let me see this.
Soで、お前から見て忠重の息子の働きはどう感じたか?
Stop here? No. Let me. And once again, the game doesn't display in the game source. Of course it doesn't. Only the opening. It only does it in the opening.
今のところ未熟としか言いようがないですね。
そうか。お前からはそう映るか。
父上はそうは思わないとでも？
未熟であることは間違いない。要は資質の問題だ。
それはわかりません。ただ今でも思っていることがあります。
Dexter.
何を思っているのだ。
大岡家よりも遠山家の方がはるかに資質は勝るかと。
To audio? What do you mean? Why is there 2 streams open on your side? Why are you talking about it? Just fucking close one then.
そうか。それより正成の件、どう思うか。
はい。おそらくは不当な裁きを受けた者の家族かと。
見知った者の犯行という線は考えられるか。
I thought it was on your end at first. Dexter. Yeah, no, you know what? Never mind.
それはどういう？
いや、なんでもない。忘れろ。
はい。
それと、
何でしょう？
大岡の息子の動き。何かあったらすぐに私に伝えろ。いいな。
はい。
Fucking Christ, bro.
平穏な時間が流れている中町奉行所に突如新たな事件が舞い込む。
Why is there... Holy! Why is there another intro, bro? Chapter 2 Burner Engine. We get it. You put effort in the game. Stop telling me to stop. Year 4 of the Orca era, the 7th of July. Now they... What is up with the audio?
さっぱりわかんないよ。
You don't need to be that loud. I guess this job just isn't for you, Rimu.
こんなの私には無理だよ、無理。ちまちましてなんかムズムズしてきちゃうんだもん。
I don't think clerical work is all that menial, though.
っていうかさ、せっかくのお休みなのになんで仕事しなきゃいけないの？
Huh? Well...
近藤王子様、こちらの書類整理終わりました。
おー、ありがとう。小梅くんは飲み込みが早くて助かるな。あ、次はこっちの書類を頼む。はい、
お任せください。
After that incident, Kome really did become a clerk for the Nakamachi Magistrate's office. Not only did she pick things up quickly, but she's become extremely proficient and is single-handedly responsible for the financial and clerical work. Of course, I'm not sure if she actually likes the work, or if she just likes being relied on. but she's always doing paperwork and filing documents regardless of whether it's a holiday or not. I can't really slack off with when Kome is working so hard.
そういう理論が真っ黒企業の典型って言うんだよ。
I was gonna say, but like, how do you know what a sweatshop is? I don't think those things existed back then.
コメ君、そろそろ休憩にしようか。そこの二人もだいぶ飽きてきたみたいだしな。
You know, I think the equivalent would have been slave labor at the time.
はい、わかりました。ねえねえ、コウメちゃんって紙が好きなの？そうですね。文字を読んだりするのも好きですし、でも本の方がもっと好きです。
Why would you ask that?
紙が好きだから書類整理とかウキウキしながらやってんのかなって。
By that logic, you should organizing iron and lumber, Rimu.
そうなると、木で作られた箱なんかの整理も得意になるわけか。
なんか嫌な予感がする。今日はお休みなんだから自由にするの。というわけで部屋に帰ります。
Rimu practically sprints out of the office quick as she can without waiting for a response.
でもな、平賀君の手前言えなかったが、小梅君も休むことを覚えた方がいい。
覚えるって休むことですか？
ここ1ヶ月、小梅君はずっと働き詰めだったじゃないか。
でもそれは私が望んだことですし、でご迷惑でしたか？
いや、そうでもない。だが休むことも仕事だ。ということで、使命が。
Yes?
小梅君に休日の過ごし方を教えてやれ。
How to spend her time off?
要するに、肉体的疲労がなくとも人間は精神的疲労を蓄積しているのであって、とどのつまり自由にしろということだ。あとは使命君に任せる。
I feel like that's easier said than done.
そういうことで俺も自由に休日を過ごすとするか。じゃあな。
With that, Kondo left the office with a leisurely wave. Kome and I are the only ones remaining.
私はどうすれば。
Well, let's help you learn how to spend a day off.
休日の。はい、頑張って休み方を覚えます。
Oh my god. You might find it's easier if you turn the energy down a notch. Okay, first I need to come with you need to come with me. I'll explain the rest after that.
はい。
Chapter 2 Burnout Engine. They already showed the intro though.
あれ？この声は。
We could hear the reverberating voices of training from the dojo. It sounds like Hijikata and the others are sparring.
土方さんたちは朝からずっと道場で稽古をしているのですか？
I guess so. If he was free, I'd be hoping he would help me out here.
でも稽古はお仕事と違うんですか？
While it's all basically the same thing to the Shinsengumi, I think it's somewhat different. If they don't train every day, they'll get weaker. You could say it's like studying for their bodies.
体のお勉強ですか。桜お姉様も稽古だと言ってました。
Actually, that reminds me. Toyama said she would be training with the Shinsengumi starting today.
一緒になって勉強をするということですか？それって。
Kome, we probably shouldn't bother them.
ワクワク。
Do not say waku waku. Do you want to watch them train?
はい、ぜひ見てみたいです。
We enter the dojo to find Toyama and Okita facing off with wooden swords. Hijikata, who has been watching their bout with a serious look, notices our arrival.
お、こりゃ珍しい。使命はともかく、小梅ちゃんまでどうしたんだ？
稽古がどのようなものか知りたくって。お邪魔だったでしょうか？
なことない。これぐらいで気がそがれるようなら、まだまだ未熟ってことだ。
Hijikata is right. Okita and Toyama continued to spar with each other, stare each other down, making no indication they've noticed our presence.
桜お姉様も北姉様もじーっと黙ってますけど、何をしてるんですか？
遠山は打ち込む隙がないか測っている。沖田はいつも通りだ。
いつも通り？
ま、見てりゃわかるさ。
Toyama braces herself against Okita without presenting a single opening. In contrast, Okita just stands there with her wooden sword up, looking otherwise just as relaxed as usual. Okita fixes her gaze forward without making the slightest movement, as if she is letting Toyama's energy wash over and around her. Okita feels full of openings, while Toyama looks fully prepared. If she strikes, the match will just be over instantly, won't it? Almost before I can finish the thought. Toyama draws her wooden sword and springs at Okita, putting her weight behind the blow. But in that instant, Yama's sword is gone from her hand. Okita's sword point is at her prey's throat.
すごい。
参った。
次、土方。
Uh-oh.
よっしゃ！今度は勝ってやるからな！
Trading places with Toyama, Hijikata faces off against Okita.
まったく恥ずかしいところを見られたな。
I didn't think so.
どこがだ。手も足も出なかったのが見てわからなかったのか。
Yeah, but it's Okita. What do you expect?
それから小梅、稽古なんか見ても面白くないだろうに、なぜここにいる？
He's a fate character, and you wouldn't be, and we all know you wouldn't be able to fight against a fate character.
稽古がどんなものか一度見てみたかったんです。ダメでしたか？
別に構わないが、何も得るものはないと思うぞ。
そんなことは。
参りました。
What? When did you lose, Hijikata?
たった今。全く歯が立たなかった。一体俺の何がいけないんだろうか。
Nah, you should not say everything. I was about to say
そ
that.
んな傷つくぜ起きた。
時間になった。稽古はこれまで。
Okta brusquely leaves the dojo.
初の合同稽古でここまで差を見せつけられるとはな。
沖田姉様はそんなにお強いのですか？
稽古にならないぐらいに強かった。はっきり言って自分の自信がなくなる。
Everything happened too fast to follow when we made the arrest, but seeing it up close, now she's pretty amazing.
新選組で叶うやつはいないんじゃねえのかな。それぐらいに圧倒的だよ、あいつは。
私にもできますか？
Sure.
できますかって、もしかして剣術やってみたいのか？
はい、せっかく見学させてもらったんですから、少しだけ。
無理だな。
You don't have to put it so bluntly.
やるというのであれば止めはしないが、やるだけ無駄だ。
How could you be so sure?
木刀といえど重量はある。小梅の華奢な体では木刀すらまともに持てないな。
そうですか。でも稽古する桜お姉様の姿がかっこよかったんです。どうすれば桜お姉様みたいになれますか？
I don't think you want to be more like Sakura. I think you should probably strive to be more like Okta. Alright? That's...
私みたいにだと
yeah, the first step is to, don't.
試しに教えてみたらいいんじゃないか？やってみるのは自由なんだろ？
確かにそうは言ったが。
ダメですか？
仕方ないな。ほら、こっちに来い。まずは基本を教えてやろう。やった
ー！ありがとうございます、桜お姉
Nah.
様。
Tiyama positions herself behind Kome and helps her take hold of the wooden sword, covering Kome's hands with her own. So much for rest and relaxation. But I guess this is one way to spend a day off.
こりゃしばらく時間かかりそうだな。しめ、ちょっくら茶でも飲まないか？
Alright then. Hijikata and I exit the dojo, leaving the pair of them awkwardly training together. I never expected Koe to say she wanted to try training herself.
剣術が大事なんじゃなくて、遠山のかっこいい姿に憧れてんだと思うぜ。凛々しく清廉潔白で腕っぷしも強く、さらに頭脳明晰。女でも惚れるだろう、ありゃ。
She also has a way with words.
使命よりも男らしい感じがするしな。
That's why I think Yeah, maybe she does.
おいおい、そこは男として否定。ん？
ああ、二人して何してんの？
We were just on our way to have some tea.
ほうほう。ということは暇なんだよね？暇なんでしょ？
お前、また変なこと考えてるだろ。
Something with your inventions and shit.
変なことってどんなこと？なんだろな、なんだろな。
You made another contraption, didn't you?
大正解！さすが使命くん。
おい、使命！正解するんじゃね
え！I wouldn't be it wouldn't be anything else though.
でも今度のからくりは一味違うんだよ。ちょっと試してみない？
Test it out. I really don't expect that to end well.
まあいいじゃん。
Not bothering to listen, Rimu starts fiddling with something in a large box.
シメ、お前のことは忘れないぜ。じゃあな。
Nah, he's ditching us. Ah, don't leave me here, you coward.
しめくん、それ。
I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, what is it? What? Ropes of various sizes spring from the box in Rimu's hands. What is this? One loop gets around my foot, and I go down in a heap.
おお、いい感じにずっこけたね。
I guess this will come in handy when catching someone who's trying to escape.
問題は箱の大きさと重さだね。これだと常に持ち運ぶのは難しいし、改良が必要と。
That thing is obviously dangerous. Nobody will go anywhere near you if you carry that around.
だとすると見た目も改良の余地ありと。
It'll at least be able to stop someone temporarily, but
あらら、案外早く脱出できちゃうのか。
well, all I really did was get caught on my leg.
さっきからうるさいな。こっちはまだ稽古中だぞ。
Then fucking practice, bro. I turned to the sound of the voice and to find Toyama and Kome coming out of the dojo.
小梅の邪魔にもなる。騒ぐならどこか別の場所でやってくれ。
私は別に大丈夫ですから。
No, it would definitely be noisy. I'm sorry we distracted you.
おお、さくらちゃん、小梅ちゃん、いいところに来てくれたね。
Oh, hell nah.
実はね、新しいからくりを作ったんだよ。新しいからくりですか？そうそう、ぜひとも2人に試してもらいたくてさ。
拒否する。ガラクタに割く時間があったら本でも読んでた方がマシだ。
そうかな、本当にそうなのかな。
何が言いたい？
さくらちゃんは知りたくないそうだから。小梅ちゃん、ちょっと来てみ。はい。これね、箱の中に縄が入ってて、そうそう、それがここと連動して。すごい、こんな複雑なもの初めて見ました。
Nah.
あれ、さくらちゃんは知りたくないんだよね。
そもそも私はそんなからくりになど。
Jeez, you just can't admit it, can you? Come take a closer look if you're that curious.
知らん。用事があるから失礼する。
ああ、言っちゃった。私、桜お姉様を怒らせちゃいましたか？
Oh no, Toyama didn't leave because she was mad at you.
ならいいんですけど。大丈夫、大丈夫。それよりも小梅ちゃん、私の部屋に行こっか。リモ姉様のお部屋にですか？からくりの何たるかをたっぷりと説明してあげる。さあ、行くぞ。手を引っ張らないでください。
Kome heads up to the second floor with Rimu practically dragging her along. Rimu certainly hasn't changed. Rimu seems to be doing her best to include Kome, who's been having a hard time fitting in. Now then, time to go discuss some things with Hijikato. Hijikata, that was a pretty jerky move you made back there, huh? I thought Hijikata must have run off to the living room, but he isn't here. Is he hiding somewhere or something? I speak out loud on purpose, but get no response. That's strange.
土方くんなら縁側から外に出かけてったわよ。
Yamanami, you killed my dad, didn't you? I mean... Yamanami? I didn't notice her presence in the slightest.
見回りに行くとか言ってたわ。休日なのに仕事熱心よね。
Yes, he is indeed. You'd really go that far to get away from Rimu and the machines, and her machines.
使命くんはお暇なの？
I don't have a good feeling about this. Last time someone said if Shime was free, he got fucking roped. Literally. I don't really have any particular plans today, so you could say that.
それならお使い頼んでもいいかしら。
An errand? I don't really mind, no. Even though I'm supposed to be showing Kome how to spend her day off, Rimu is far better suited to that task. Best to just leave it to Rimu.
お夕飯なんだけど、夜に用事ができちゃって作れなくなっちゃったの。
So you want me to buy something for dinner?
話早いわね。それで今日は助け寿司でお願いするわ。
Tuske sushi? That's just across Akabashi Bridge, right?
そうそう。鉢巻き巻いたおじいちゃんがやってる屋台寿司。
What kind of sushi should I buy?
なんでも大丈夫よ。全部使命くんにお任せするわ。お金は、はい。
Alright then. I will be on my way.
遅くならないうちに帰ってきてね。
As I stepped onto the main road, I spot Tojo and Saotome playing their usual game of street shogi.
よー、新米奉行。こんな昼間っから一人で散歩なんて気楽でいいね。
Today just happens to be a day off for me. And not like you with a lot of free time on my hands.
そうかいそうかい。で、一曲さしていかないか？
Ever since I met him, Tojo challenges me to a match every time he catches me free. We've been pretty evenly matched so far, although I suspect he's been going easy on me. I have things I need to do today, so I can't play for long.
ああ、全然構わないぜ。サトメ、席を譲ってやってくれ。
わかりました。大岡様、どうぞ。
Thank you very much, Saotome.
私のことはお気になさらず。
先手はいつも通り、大岡くんからでいいぜ。
If you insist. Starting with a standing opening move, I slide my pawn to f7 to open up a diagonal path for my bishop.
これから予定があるって何をするつもりなんだ？
Tojo's pawn goes to 3D. No, it's still 2D. I want to avoid trading bishops with him. I need to go buy sushi for dinner tonight from Tasuke Sushi just across Akabashi. I move my pawn to 7e and Tojo moves his to 3e, avoiding an early confrontation.
おお、助け寿司か。あそこの寿司は安くてうまくて最高だよな。
You're familiar with it? I'd like to use my special third file rook move here. My rook to f7f, 7h. Tojo counters with his rook to 3b. I only like 2b. Now we're even.
もちろんさ。大岡町のことなら大岡君よりも詳しい自信があるぜ。
The smug look of satisfaction in Tojo's eyes pierced straight through me.
大岡様、この人はこれぐらいしか自慢することがないんです。許してあげてください。
That won't be necessary. I'm completely unfazed. Even cheap sushi is still sushi, expensive by ordinary standards. Are these two better off than I thought? I move my king to 4h. He follows his king to 6b.
大丈夫って言われても反応に困るね。俺がもんすごい小さな人間に見えるぜ。
Continuing with my gold general to 5h, his gold general to 5b, despite being second in turn. He uses a Mino Castle defense as a counterattack.
そろそろ駒がぶつかってもいい頃合いじゃないか。
He seems awfully confident. Or is he just underestimating me? I figured I figured you would try to trick me somehow, Tojo. That was most likely a bluff to test me. I move my rook to 7f. His rook goes to 3d. You know, it's still a 2d piece, though. And now I'm sure.
さて、どうする？大岡君。
Tojo was intentionally copying all my movements so that we'll eventually clash. I'll be the one to attack then. Victory will be reassured. For the first attacker, I advance my pawn to 7d, coming into contact with his front line.
そうやって強気で来てくれなきゃな。
His silver general to 8b, I move a pawn to 7c and promote it, but he takes it with his silver general.
おいおい、黙らないで喋りながら指そうぜ。だから将棋はネクラって言われるんだ。
Right. Let's see.
心ここにあらずって感じだな。そんなんで仲町奉行が務まるのかね。
Oh, hell nah. Don't attack his position. In terms of his job, I'm not talking about the position on the chessboard, shogi board. I am doing my best. I'm not very good at playing shogi and holding a conversation at the same time. Which is probably also part of Tojo's strategy.
俺とこうして将棋を指す余裕があるってことは本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。
大岡様、この人は町奉行が何たるかを分かっていないのです。許してあげてください。
It does not bother me. I believe the fact that I can take time off is proof things are peaceful.
へえ、それなら逆に忙しくしてるとやばいってことになるのかね。
Not necessarily. Nakamachi was originally created to alleviate the burden on Minamimachi and Kitamachi. Even when everything is going smoothly, we still have to process mountains of paperwork.
そもそも忙しいのが普通ってことか？
Yes, I am indeed.
そいで、手が止まってるぞ。次はどんな手を指すんだ？
Oh, yes, let me think. I drop a pawn on 7d, and again his silver general takes it.
二つのことを同時に考えるのは苦手か？
Figured me out, have you?
ああ、わかる。大岡君は考えが顔に出るからね。
I don't know what it is, but when it gets close to the brink mate, I just lose all focus.
もっと気楽に肩の力を抜いて刺してみたらどうだ？そうなると定石から逃げられなくなるぞ。
Well, I do understand that, in theory.
定石は確かに大事だ。けどな、それにばっかりとらわれちゃいけねえ。もっと自由に考えてみろ。そうすりゃ、もう一歩先に進めるようになるぜ。この俺みたいにな。
大岡様、この人は遊び人です。平民のざれ言程度に受け取ってください。
No, you don't need to make you don't need to make excuses for him.
ああ、そうだった。大岡君と話していると、町奉行様ってのを忘れるんだよな。
My apologies. I'm not very good at speaking with dignity.
俺が言うのもなんだが、いたけだかな役人よりもそっちの方がいいんじゃねえかな。
Yeah, I knew that when I saw some of the fucking dialogue options I got to pick. I could have picked in the trial.
私も同意見です。親しみがあり、優しい雰囲気はとても貴重なものです。
I'm glad to hear you say so.
ただ、町奉行という職業上、舐められないように気をつけてください。少なくとも、この人は大岡様のことを完全に舐めきっておいでのようですし。
Well, I guess that's not surprising.
申し訳ありません。口が過ぎました。
そろそろ将棋に集中すっか、大岡君。この将棋に勝ったら、俺の秘密を教えてやろう。
Your secret?
おう、その方がやる気が出るだろう。早乙女、お前もなんか用意しとけよ。
私もですか。わかりました。何かしら大岡様の身になる情報を教えて差し上げます。
And if I were to lose?
別に何もなくていい。さあ、新米奉行。この局面をどう乗り越える？
It fucking just flips the table. I wouldn't. Told you a secret. It probably isn't anything of great consequence, but the way he phrased it piques my interest. Of course, it's probably also part of his plan to distract me. However, given the circumstances, I can't just play as I always do. It's time to try something drastic.
へえ、面白くなってきたじゃねえか。負けました。
Hooray! Now we get to find out Tojo's secret. That he doesn't shower 3 times. That he only showers 3 times. Once every 3 days. What a secret! Thank you for the game. In a rather surprising turn of events, I managed to win an easy victory by playing more instinctively. But somehow I'm left with the inescapable feeling that I was led to win. I'm about to fall asleep. I am too.
自由に指してみてどうだった？
So you were leading me to win, weren't you? I knew I won that far too easily.
まあまあいいじゃねえか。次やるときは真剣に指すからよ。
東條様、勝負に負けましたので、秘密を一つ大岡様に教えてください。
Have a good night, Dexter.
そうだったな。実は俺、新選組に剣術師範として教えていたことがある。
Well, that really is a secret. You were?
そうは見えないだろう。と言っても、ずいぶん昔のことだからな。
Damn.
今の若い連中は知らんだろうね。おじさん、こう見えてとっても強いんだよ。
大岡様に対するナンパな態度も、そういう理由があるからと言いたいわけですね。
お前、あんまり意地悪なことを言うなよ。
I have a hard time believing that Tojo was the Shinsengumi instructor, which, knowing Tojo, might be the right response. Could be a joke to justify his attitude, like Saotome says.
私から大岡様に差し上げる情報です。大通りにある腰掛け庵はご存知でしょうか？
Yeah, I've heard about it. Yes, I am. But I've only heard the name and have never been there. Koshikakean is one of the sweet shops that Rimu likes to frequent. She's invited me to join her there numerous times, but the timing never works out, and I've never gone.
そこの甘味は格別です。お土産として買って帰ると、女性や子供に大変喜ばれます。
Bro. Hang on. I have information to give you. Wasn't it meant to be a secret from... Nah. Hang on. I need to see this. I'll give you information that will be beneficial to you. Man, fuck you with your loophole shit.
もし、意中の女性がいた場合は、ぜひとも利用してください。効果は抜群です。
I didn't need you to tell me that, okay? You don't say.
大抵の女性は気に入ると思います。私からの秘密は以上です。
It's not a secret, it's an objective fact. Women like sweets. Even if Sakura doesn't... Even if Sakura said she didn't. You call that a secret?
それって、お前が気に入ってるだけじゃねえの？
だから何ですか？文句でもあるんですか？
ないです。ないよ。全然ない。
Why did you think you would be able to make fun of her for saying she likes sweets?
ないですよね、文句。
ありません。負けました。
ありがとうございます。
I'm much more curious about the relationship between the two of them than anything else, but...
そんじゃ、俺らは用事があるから帰るぜ。付き合ってくれてありがとうよ。
Yeah, thanks for throwing, mate.
東條様の暇つぶしにお付き合いいただき、ありがとうございます。
Oh, no, the pleasure is all mine.
じゃあな。次会う時までに腕磨いとけよ。
Tojo and Saotome in good spirits disappear into the crowd of people on the main street. That was a nice way to kill time. I should probably get going to Tuske Sushi now.
はいいらっしゃい。何を握りやしょ
う。Interesting. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to pass out if I don't end stream off here for today. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a follow would be appreciated. If you want to support me further, you could always subscribe. You didn't hear that. But, yeah. I guess I'll be playing more Master Magistrate next stream, which is Thursday. But, until then, morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.